Coming up, the world's top women go head-to-head for the ultimate prize on recurve Saturday. And the USA's Brady Ellison goes in search of a record 5th World Cup final victory. This season has produced some stunning archery in Medellin, Shanghai, Antalya and Berlin. Now we're here in Moscow for the climax, the 14th Hyundai Archery World Cup final. Kang Chae-young booked her place by winning the first stage in Colombia. The season moved on to China, where Kang opened up an extra ranking spot with another win. China's Zheng Yichai struck gold to confirm her place by winning in Turkey. Korea's An San won in Germany but is not here, so Gobil joins the ranking qualifiers with Ksenia Pereva, the host nation pick. Here in Moscow, the first of the women's quarterfinals saw Korea's Kang Chae-young edge a tight contest against Russia's Sayana Lee. There was more disappointment for the host nation in the second quarterfinal as Ksenia Pereva was knocked out by China's Zheng Yichai. Next up was a straightforward victory for another Chinese archer, An Qizhan, who disposed of France's Melanie Gobil in 3 sets. In the last of the quarterfinals, Tanya Ting of Chinese Taipei proved too strong for Tomomi Sugimoto of Japan. The first semi-final featured China versus Korea as Zheng Yichai and Kai Cheng-young went head-to-head. Zheng raced into an early lead. Good shooting from the Chinese archer. A 28 is enough to take the first 2 set points. Kang came roaring back and claimed the next 2 sets to lead overall in the match. The 4th set came down to a measure, and it went the way of Zheng to level up the contest. Well, that 9 is going to stay as a 9, which means it's just 28 points for Kang versus 29 for Zheng. She has fought back and drawn a level. With the pressure on, Zheng crumbled. That is wild. That's gone into the 6. And that means that a 5 is enough for Kang to take the match. And it's a beautiful finish, a perfect 30. The second semi-final saw Tanya Ting and An Qizhan facing off for a chance to take on Kang in the final. Tan made a perfect start and signalled her intent early on. The athlete from Chinese Taipei kept the momentum going against her 18-year-old opponent in set 2. Tan's standards dropped slightly in the 3rd set. And it's a 9. The set points will be shared here, 28 apiece at the end of the 3rd set. The Chinese teenager got stronger as the match went on and claimed the set points in the 4th. Tan's experience told in the end though, and she did enough in the 5th set to come out on top. She's on the 8-9 line, it's scored as a 9. It means it's 28 apiece in the 5th and final set, which means they share the points, and that means that Tan Ya-ting wins the match. So 2 Chinese archers met in the bronze medal match, and it went to 5 sets. Oh my word, it's a 6. Big opportunity now to win. She needs a 9. Oh, what a great shot to finish. Oh, that match was absolutely superb. The gold medal match featured the #1 seed Tanya Ting of Chinese Taipei, who was up against the world #1 Kang Chae-young of Korea. The wait is over. It's time for gold here at the World Cup finals, and it's going to be Tanya Ting to shoot first.
Very fast shot to start off. Perfect 10. Wow, starting off with 20. Excellent shot from Kang. I love that timing for her.
써요.
10 required from Kang to draw level on the points in this set.
She does it. Great shot from Kang. Excellent groove right in the middle. This is going to be an excellent match.
Yeah, both archers just dropping a single point, sharing the set points. It's one apiece after one. We knew this was going to be high quality.
써요.
Oh, not the greatest shot for 10. That's the first arrow outside of the yellow that we've seen from her.
Big opportunity for the Korean.
Oh, and matches her with an 8. What is going on?
됐어, 괜찮아. 천천히 해. 그냥.
Coach telling her it's okay, just take your time.
써요. 10.
Okay, there we go. That's more like it for Tanya Ting.
됐다.
40.
9.7.
Continuing to make adjustments on her sight just because she's a bit high.
Tang could put this out of reach though with a 10.
써요. 10.
And it is a 10 after an 8. Gave an opportunity to Kang. She didn't take it. Tanya Ting is going to have the set points here.
I think she's used to the pressure right now. She knows that everything that she's done up until now is gone and done. She has to just focus on what she's doing, and she starts from 0 into this third set.
신신어.
3 set points to 1. Tanya Ting leads Kang Chae-young. So Kang will lead us off in the third set on target number 2.
Wow, what an amazing shot from Kang. Almost hit the spider right in the middle.
써요. 써요. 2.98.
Just out into the 9. Opportunity for Kang to strike back immediately here.
Oh, and she does it. Really putting pressure on 10 with 2 straight 10s.
좋은 느낌 나쁘다.
Now a big opportunity for Kang Chae-young to fight back immediately. A 9 will put this one out of reach. Well, perfect 30, wasn't it? Just absolutely lovely from Kang. Tan goes through the process. It's 3 9s in the third set from her. So a 27 out of 30, but it's a perfect 30 from Kang Chae-young, the world number 1 from Korea. And those 2 10s right in the center of the X-ring. Tanya Ting gets us underway at the beginning of the fourth set, and there is a glimmer of hope already for Kang. Another 9 from the athlete from Chinese Taipei.
What a response from Kang. She's really finding her groove now after suffering a little bit of a loss in the second set.
써요. 10. 써요.
Good recovery.
세진사.
좋아.
She has found the middle of this target here in Moscow.
She's on fire.
Tanya Ting has got to put down a 10 here.
10.
She does. A 29 for Tanya Ting. But the set points will go to Kang if she gets another 10 here and another perfect 30.
There it is, another perfect 30 for Kang, and she takes the set points.
She goes into the lead, having come back from 3-1 down.
셋.
Tanya Ting trailing will shoot first.
Starting off with a 9. Tan really needs to put pressure on Kang in order to possibly go to a shoot-off.
Yeah, here all Kang has to do is match her opponent,
She
and that's
does.
just what she's done as well. Another 9 here. Tan, as you say, has to get 10s to force some kind of pressure on Kang.
There it is.
How does the Korean respond?
좋아.
And it's a 10.
좋아, 좋아.
Pressure moves back over to Tanya Ting.
쏘요. 셋. 쏘요. 셋.
She's definitely put some pressure on Kang for this next arrow.
Huge opportunity though, another 10 from Kang Chae-young, and she's got the gold here in Moscow. Oh, it's a 9! A 28 means the points go to Tanya Ting. Well, look, on a measure, look at this. A measure has happened, and Tanya Ting has had one of her 10s in that 5th set reduced to a 9, which means that 9 from Kang Chae-young was enough to draw level on points. That meant they shared the set points, and it is 6-4 to the Korean. A bizarre finish to this one, but I can confirm that the Hyundai Archery World Cup Finals champion of 2019 is Korea's world number 1, Kang Chae-young.
올해 처음으로 나온 월드컵 파이널인데 그래도 좋은 성적 거두게 돼서 정말 기쁩니다.
So the 23-year-old world number 1 Kang Chae-young topped off a dominant season with her first Hyundai Archery World Cup title. Still to come, the top 8 recurve men go head-to-head. Can anyone prevent a record 5th World Cup title for Brady Ellison? We caught up with the 8 contenders for the recurve men's title ahead of the competition.
To get to the World Cup final, you have to obviously shoot some very good World Cups. You don't really have the podium, as I have proved this year, but you at least have to make sure that you have a consistent and good season.
You know, I shot well all year. I'm planning on shooting well here. I really want to win more in my 30s than I did in my 20s. And I think I have everything set up that way, and life is going good, and I hope to just keep doing this.
Çünkü Berlin'den önceki yarışmalar çok istediğim performansla geçmemişti. Yani geçmedi ama Berlin az da olsa istediğim gibi geçti. O yüzden Berlin daha iyi.
처음에는 이제 처음 나갔을 때는 이제 국제대회가 그 월드컵 처음이라 이제 막 긴장도 많이 되고 모든 게 낯설었는데 지금은 두 번째라 그런지 몰라도 좀 편안하고 또 많이 봤던 사람들도 있고 그래가지고
경기에 뛰는 선수로서 우승하기 위해 이 자리에 왔습니다. 매 시합마다 열심히 경기에 임해서 뭐 또 경기가 잘 풀렸고 또 제가 그만큼 연습한 것들에 인해서 얻어진 것 같고요. 그다음에 뭐 앞으로 뭐 더 열심히 해서 또 지금 이제 이 시합에서 좋은 성적 낼 수 있도록 또 최선을 다하겠습니다.
For me, it would mean the world to me to end this difficult season with a good result at the end. I still believe that I can do something great at this World Cup final.
Я чувствую восторг и восхищение, что участвую на таких соревнованиях, как финал Кубка мира. Это мой первый финал Кубка мира. Я буду очень сильно волноваться.
нервничать. Но я думаю, я справлюсь с этим волнением.
This will be a very hard competition for everybody because the quality of the athletes is very high. I shot a lot of arrows to be here today, and I think that I can shoot for gold, and I need to be perfect to this.
I think ultimately it's going to take whoever's the least worn out from the season and whoever can just pull out the last bit of energy to make it through this final.
There was a huge clash in the first of the men's quarterfinals, and Korea's Kim Woo-jin eased through against Mete Gazos of Turkey. Another Korean, Bae Jae-hyun, was out to impress against Mauro Nespoli, but he never quite found his rhythm, and the Italian progressed to the semi-finals. We went double Dutch in the third quarterfinal, where Chef van den Berg outclassed his Netherlands teammate Steve Weier. Russia's Artem Magnenko was attempting to stop world number one Brady Ellison marching on to a record 5th World Cup title. Brady looked in the mood though and took the match in 4 sets. Mauro Nespoli and Kim Woo-jin were our first recurve men's semi-finalists. Kim Woo-jin made an uncharacteristically shaky start. Overcorrection to the other side. That is not what Kim Woo-jin would have wanted, and certainly not what we expected. Nespoli was flawless. Mauro was building up a head of steam in the second set. Finally, the first one in the match for Kim Woo-jin. A 10 will take it. He gets a 10, and it's 29 points for the Italian. The defending champion was not on top form. Gets another 9, it's another 28 here. There is a huge opportunity for the Italian here. A 9 to beat Kim Woo-jin, the world number 2. And a 9 is what he got. He's through the first semi-finals here in Moscow. With 1 place remaining, it was going to be decided in a semi-final shootout between Brady Ellison and Chef van den Berg. With nerves of steel, it was the Dutchman who laid down a marker and took the opening set. But Chef slipped up in the second, and Brady levelled the match. The American was not hitting the heights expected of him, but his opponent was feeling the pressure too. And van den Berg has shot a 25. What a let-off for the world number 1. It finally clicked for the American in the 4th set. And he gets the 9 he needed. 29 means that Brady Ellison is through to the final here in Moscow. Chef van den Berg dropped into the bronze medal match where he faced Kim Woo-jin. And it was the Dutchman who came out on top with a strong performance to secure his podium place in Moscow. What a final we had in prospect. World number 1 and reigning world champion Brady Ellison of the USA going for a record 5th World Cup final title against the European Games gold medalist Mauro Nespoli of Italy. Brady Ellison will get the gold medal match underway.
Nine.
Marker of a 9, not bad. Started his semi-final with a perfect 30, and he started the final here with a 10.
Excellent shot from Brady. He made an adjustment after his first arrow, and I think he thought it was too much, so now he's moving his sight back up.
Long hold.
Ooh, you could see him shaking a little bit. I just don't think he wanted to shoot that shot a bit faster, but it just wouldn't go.
Can Ellison put the pressure on with a 10? Gets an X from him. It's a fabulous shot. Started with a 9, finished with an X. Nespoli under pressure here already. He shoots a 10 though, sandwiches the 9 in the middle with 2 10s. It's 29 apiece for both of these archers. A good start from both of them. They're level after the first set at 1 set point each.
Both these gentlemen shoot at a very high level, as we can see. I mean, you know, to be able to shoot a 10 at 70 meters, it's a long range. The diameter of your arrow has to be within the diameter of a ballpoint pen. It's quite crazy.
Ellison will get us underway in the second set.
9.
Oh my goodness, look at that shot. I think he shot as close to the center as you humanly possibly can.
That's a 9.
Just outside the 10. He's on fire. This is the Brady Ellison we all know.
Good 10 from Mauro Nespoli, but Ellison's got this one in his own hands. Another 10 puts this set out of reach.
10.
It's a 9. The door has opened this time for Mauro Nespoli. He needs a 10 to share the points in the second set. He drops it into the 9. A 28 plays a 29, and it's Brady Ellison of the USA who is now leading by 3 set points to 1. Well, there you see the arrows all from Brady Ellison.
No!
That's not what he wanted, an 8, and Ellison will be smiling inside here. Already an opportunity to get even closer to the title here in Moscow.
10. 9.
Oh, and a 9 from Brady.
Yeah, the 9, still good enough to give him that advantage. I think he would have wanted a 10. Nespoli corrects it. Gets a 10, gets a warm round of applause here from everyone in the crowd as well.
Yeah, good shot. Yeah, just like that.
Great shot from Brady. Still leading by 1 point.
Long hold from Nespoli, but that's another 10. He's got 28, but again, it's all in Ellison's hands. A 9 to draw level on points in this set, a 10 to take both points. He gets the 9, so they match each other on 28 points in the third set. It means Ellison moves on to a 4-2 lead, but Nespoli is still in this match. Well, trailing Mauro Nespoli will shoot first. He's forced a 4th set in this contest for gold against Brady Ellison.
Oh my goodness, great start to this 4th set for Mauro Nespoli.
Long hold
9.
from the American.
Yeah.
Puts it into the X-ring though.
Just dropped that one low. He's checking to see that his stabilizers are still tight. Maybe he felt something was coming loose.
Opportunity for Ellison to put pressure on if he gets a 10 here. He does indeed get a 10. And now he's put the title in his hands here. Nespoli needs a 10 to put all the pressure on him. He's gone into the 9 ring, so a 28 for Mauro Nespoli. A 9 is what's required for Ellison to take the title in what's been a fabulous year for him already.
10.
Shaking on his left bow arm.
8. 7.
Long hold, big shake. He shoots the 9 he needs for the title here in Moscow. He is the 2019 Hyundai Archery World Cup Finals champion.
I'm so excited. You know, this is my 5th win, and it's also, I won my first one, and this is the 10th one I've been to, so to win the 1st and the 10th, I'm just super stoked right now. I finally found the middle of that match when I had to, and I'm just pumped right now.
The reigning world champion finishes an incredible season with another incredible win. We've seen breathtaking recurve action at every stage of the 2019 Hyundai Archery World Cup, and the drama continued here at the final in Moscow. In his 10th straight appearance at the season-ending event, Brady Ellison secured an historic 5th title, and Korean world number 1 Kang Chae-young claimed her first circuit crown. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again in 2020.